right around the corner, and the time of darkness and damp weather give way to sunshine and the warmth of the new season. Finally, the end of 6 weeks of fasting and abstaining from meats and sweets during Lent is over. It's time to prepare the delicious indulgences of Easter. My family comes from a strong Eastern European ancestry. Our strong love of the land and deep religious faith give us a rich and colorful tradition and a rhythm to daily life. A Polish household like mine is a very busy place during the week before Easter. All the specialty meats, vegetables, breads, pastries, and coffee cakes to serve for Easter breakfast must be prepared in advance. So today I will begin to bake the nut rolls, poppy seed rolls, and the prune jelly and apricot cakes. These pastries all use the same dough recipe. It's very easy to make, and it's very forgiving to use. I mixed my dough earlier, starting with the butter and the eggs in a warm crockery bowl. Then adding a cup of warm milk in which I dissolved 3 envelopes of dry yeast. To that liquid, I added a mixture of flour, salt, and sugar, 1 cup at a time. The dough's been raising in the oven for 3 hours. It should be doubled in size. Yes, it is. Now the dough is risen. I'll turn it onto this board and knead 1 more cup of flour until the dough is not sticky. See how sticky it gets?
Yes.
I'm going to let the dough rest for 10 minutes while I prepare the nut filling and the raisins. For the nut filling, I mixed 4 cups of ground walnuts and a cup of powdered sugar together. I will be using 3/4 to a cup of filling per roll. And I've softened a cup of golden raisins in boiling water for 15 minutes before rolling out the dough. Now I'm going to divide the dough into 5 or 6 pieces. Using my first portion of dough to make the nut roll, I'll roll the dough out until it makes a rectangle 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch thick. Brush melted butter or margarine over the dough. Spread 3/4 of a cup to 1 cup of nut filling evenly over the dough. Sprinkle with 1/4 cup golden raisin. This keeps the nut roll moist. Roll up the dough like a jelly roll and fold the ends under. Place on a greased cookie sheet for baking, 2 rolls per cookie sheet. Brush with milk and the roll will be crisp and shiny. Or brush with melted butter or margarine and the roll will be moist and soft. Now I'll let the rolls rise again for 30 minutes. Bake at 350 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. It's time to test the nut rolls for doneness. Just tap the top of the roll and get a hollow sound. Do not overbake, okay? This will cause the rolls to dry. Now I'm going to take another section of the dough and make a lattice top coffee cake. Split the dough portion in 2/3 and 1/3 pieces. Spread the larger piece of dough into the bottom of an 8 or 9 inch pie pan that's greased. Spread the filling over the top of the dough. Fillings can be canned apples, prunes, dates, or apricots. I am using Crocus Prune Providal. It comes in a small glass jar. Now take the remaining 1/3 portion of dough, roll it out to a thickness of 1/8 to 1/4 inch. Cut into strips and make the lattice top. I can just pop this into the oven at 350 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. When all my baking is done, I will assemble all the meats, the vegetables, the pastries into this basket that I have decorated for the holiday. I will then take it to the church on Holy Saturday, along with the other parishioners' baskets, to be blessed by the priest.
Eso luego,
Hallelujah.